last spring. He's back. They brought the same car they won with in May, and although they're starting 18th, his crew chief Jimmy Fennick told me, that's above average for us, Alan. They're confident.
Sure are. And we'll keep an eye on Matt today here at the Monster Mile. So, those are some of the stories as we get ready to go. Very grueling, very difficult, very demanding race on both car and driver with a lot at stake.
Yeah, it really is. And we talked about it. We've got a cool day, so it's not, the temperature's not quite as high inside the car, but you still have a lot of work. Very physically demanding racetrack.
Martin Truex Jr., Kurt Busch on the front row. Race number 3 in the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup on Dover's Monster Mile is underway.
Inside, 3 wide, inside. Stay high.
Welcome everybody. I just realized I wasn't even talking. I was really focused on that opening few laps there because I was loose. Welcome everybody to Dover for race number 3 in the chase. I was hoping to lead a lap early on, but man, we're dropping pretty quick here. Dover is one of the tracks that we have the most wins at. It's a second. Yeah, I think it was second. I put down in the intro. So the difficulty is the highest we've had all season, aside from Martinsville. It was the only other one that was this high. So it's going to be challenging. As you can tell, we went from 1st to 12th within 5 laps. But we're going to try to work our way back up. We do have a good car. We started on the pole. We won that by 0.001 over Kurt. It was, or 0.01, I'm sorry. It was a close one. So I was pretty excited because the first lap we were 9th. And I was like, well, at least we're on the inside, but I figured we'd lose a couple spots no matter where we started. And yeah, then it came in on the second lap with the pole. I was like, okay, this works. Figured I might fall back to like 5th or 6th, but I didn't expect 12th. Oh, drifted up a little bit. Got into the left rear there, rudiment a little. But no harm, no foul. 120 laps will be run here. Pit stop will be needed, so for fuel. If I'm gentle enough with the tires, can we get away without having a pit for tires? It'd only be 20 more laps. It would just depend on how the tires look and what we're running lap time wise by that point. I think the only cautions we've ever had here, well, at least like the first caution of a race, has always involved us for some reason, I feel like. Or no, wait a minute. No, that's not true.
Outside.
We've been involved in a lot of the cautions at Dover, but they don't. That's typically, it's not always us. So we just gotta just persevere through this. Yeah, we're going for broke. We have nothing to lose. I mean, we're 12th in points, so might as well go for it.
Still there.
And just not play it safe, realistically. I mean, maybe we won't go for tires on that pit stop. That'd be the risk play when you think about it, because if they take tires, they could be much faster than us just to make up some time. And possibly get to the lead, and then we could just block. So I guess that would be the aggressive move, to not take tires. Or if we go real aggressive and we short pit and take tires. So we could go either way, really. But I mean, yeah, short pitting would definitely be going for broke, I feel like, actually, when I think about it. Because then you're running the risk of going a lap down. And then they start pitting, inevitably there will be a crash, I feel like. So, yeah, we're not gonna go that strategy. We just gotta keep an eye out for when drivers, it's not stuck in my teeth. We just got to keep an eye out for when other drivers start to pit. I cannot get it. Damn. Alright, I think I got it. We just got to keep an eye out for other drivers, is what I was about to say, for when they pit, so we can be cautious about the cars we're behind. Racing with Kenseth and Harvick here.
Still out there. Clear. Outside.
Brad Keselowski, let's talk about him. So, well, actually, it's something I realized that I don't do, but I see Matty doing, and he actually goes more in depth on the trending topics in his channel, and I realized I don't do that. So, Matty, I got some inspiration from you. And so yeah, we'll talk about some of the trending topics from now on. At least I'm going to try to remember to do that. Yeah, so Tony Stewart, he's killing it, just like in real life. He won the first 2 races of the Chase in 2011, and he has repeated that trend here in... Alright, now I definitely know I got it out of my mouth, whatever the heck that was. Anyway, that could have sounded kind of... Never mind. Yeah, so he's started the chase off really good. Had he been in the chase, he'd be in really good shape to get his 3rd title, I want to say. No, 2nd. He won the 02 championship in this career mode. Pretty sure he was 02. And then, no, yeah, Bobby Labonte won the 05 season. But, yeah, he's off to a really good start in the chase. He should be able to push his way up to at least 13th in points. He's 14th right now, behind Mark Martin. Brad Keselowski, the wild card spot, and taking full advantage of that without any of the bonus points. If he had those 3 bonus points per win, he would actually be tied with Jeff Gordon for the point lead. He's my rival, my biggest one to date. I mean, I've had some good feuds, but I've never had someone just drive on the apron and hit me. I still can't believe that months later. But, yeah, he's up to 2nd in points. So Jeff's got to watch out for him. And our 3rd trending topic was how crappy of a start to the chase we've had. We'll be able to defend our title with 8 races to go. Jury's still out on that. It depends on how many bad runs the other chasers have. Oh, I thought Kyle Busch was going to come down and hook the 87 in front of me, so I gave him the space.
Outside. Be 3 wide. Outside. Be 3 wide. Outside.
Still 3 wide, Spotter?
Clear all around. All clear.
Thanks for clearing me, Spotter. That should put us into 4th.
22. 6. Good job, bud. Good job.
Something I just even realized just now. We led the opening lap to the chase, I think, at Chicago. Pretty certain we led the first lap. Yeah, we led the first lap because Danny Hamlin to someone. But truth be told, in that moment, I don't know what that meant. I have no idea what I meant by that, so maybe someone could tell me. I think I ran someone out of the way. I don't know what I did, but if I ran someone out of the way,
Clear all around, all clear.
well, I think I recorded that race before Richmond, so I've seen you 2K with your Austin Dillon comments.
Clear.
But yeah, so
Outside.
yeah, we led the open lap of the chase, and we haven't led since. And with the pole today, I really was hoping we could at least lead one lap early,
Still out there.
if not lead the most laps. But my goal is going for broke, but I'm not going to be. When I say going for broke, doesn't mean I'm going to make stupid moves. I just mean from a strategic standpoint, we are going to just, we're not going to play it safe.
Clear all around, all clear.
As in, like, we might not take tires on our final stop type of deals, you know, places where we would probably do a strategy that's
22.
more conservative, we're going to take gambles. Because we need points, points, points. I come in here 66 points. That's a little over a race and a half back. Yeah. Well, yeah, a little over a race and a half. Well, it depends on where they finish in the second race, but you get my point. So, and Jeff Gordon is running 13th, so right now we've only gained 9 points on him. So we got to get up there and try to lead. Kurt Busch is not far ahead of me. He's right there. It looks like Jimmy and Carl Edwards are there too, so Carl's a chaser, Jimmy's a chaser, Kurt's a chaser, so got our work cut out for us.
Still there. Stay low. Clear all around, all clear.
I really think we have the opportunity here
Outside.
to get through Dover pretty clean.
Clear all around, all clear. Outside. Leader in air. Still out there. Still there.
Anybody remember
22.
Dover 2009, I think it was? 3 wide.
You're way better than these guys.
And I got slammed coming off of turn 4. Flipped it.
Outside. Stay low. Clear all around, all clear. 22. Outside. Still
The
there.
car is running beautifully on the bottom.
Clear all around, all
That's
clear.
the lead. That Tony Stewart? Wow, that's Tony Stewart. 34 there of,
22. 6.
I want to say Gilliland?
Outside. No pressure out back.
Yeah, Gilliland's in the 34. Made me have to check up a bit there. Lap in Truex.
Clear.
I do not want to picture what this is going to be like with the difficulty going up yet another notch next season,
Outside. Still out there.
because we are not getting away from Carl at all. Chase driver Dale Jr., he's running 29th.
Outside. Stay low. Still there. Clear all around, all clear.
Greg Biffle right up ahead in front of Landon. I gotta say,
Outside.
Greg Biffle with his top 10, or no, with the pole, I think he, well, yeah, did he finish top 10 in the last race?
Still there.
I think he finished top 10. But I know he had the pole, so I was looking at his stats. He has had a very lackluster career in our campaign here. Very surprising.
Clear.
Granted, yeah, we went by season average rate-ins for quite some time. And had we been doing individual races, like the real-life rate-ins for each track, he probably could have had a better season, or better career, but the white tents going into turn 1, they throw me off sometimes. I see the tips of them, and I think it's smoke. We're 1.2 ahead of Carl Edwards. And I know I didn't sound like super excited or anything like that after taking the lead. It's just, I'm not counting my chickens for the hatch. Getting the lead is great, but I want to be leading on lap 120 at the end of 120. I should clarify that a little better. We haven't had much luck in the Whipsicle Wax car this season, now that I think about it. We crashed out at Pocono. Didn't we run it recently and crash out? We ran the Action46 car at Chicago. Crashed out there. Now I can't remember how we ran in the Whipsicle Wax car. Good run so far, though. We're about a second ahead of Carl. Overdrove. Back on track.
23, 2, 4, 6.
We're 1.01 ahead of Carl Edwards. And we got a wad of traffic up ahead.
Two, 7, 8, 8.
1.15, so we pulled just about a tenth on Carl. Let's see, lap times at our best were 22.1. Lap times currently 22.7. I am having to lift a little bit more on the center.
22, 7, 8, 4.
I am running way lower than anybody, I feel like. Maybe not in 3 and 4, but definitely 1 and 2.
22, 9, 1, 3.
Unless I clip the apron like that. Alright, Josh Wise, let's make this easy.
Outside. Clear all around, all clear.
Yeah, you can hear right there, I have to let out of the throttle.
22, 9, 3, 1.
We're 1.38 ahead of Carl.
Outside. Still out there. 22, 8, 4, 9, clear.
Get around Travis Quapple there. We got Bobby Labonte trying to get around Juan Montoya.
Outside. Still there.
We got a second and a half to spare, so
Stay low.
Ooh, Bobby.
1-3. Still there. Still out there.
Alright, so we'll follow Hamster.
Stay low. Clear all around. All clear. Outside.
We'll send it in underneath.
Clear.
And we'll lap that rodent and continue on.
1-3. 2-1-8.
We got Michael McDowell, right? Yeah, Michael McDowell and Andy Lally up ahead. And... well, that's actually not Robbie Gordon. That's Reed Sorensen this race. I forgot.
Outside. 1-2. 9, 6, 1. Clear.
If we get much faster than these guys, though, that could be a problem. If our closing rate is going to be that dramatic, I'm going to have to be really careful. Joey's held up, or no, not Joey. Kurt Busch is in second, but I'm pretty sure he's getting held up in traffic because he's 2 seconds back. Never mind, he's 1.7. You know, I speak too soon sometimes. That's Brad Keselowski, though. Where's he running? He's running 22nd, so that's huge for us. Got a pretty good run here. We should get Brad.
Still there. Clear all around. All clear.
We got McMurray and Mark Martin in front of us now.
1-3. 2-7-2. Outside.
It's funny, we're talking about how hot Tony's been.
Still out there.
Oof, I was gonna door Jamie if I didn't let out.
Clear all around. All clear.
But yeah, we talked about how hot
Clear all around. All clear.
Tony's been, and then that he's trying to catch Mark Martin, and then Tony's having an off race and Mark's having a much better race than Tony, so Mark's trying to help solidify that 13th spot in points for himself. He's running in 20th. Meanwhile, Tony's running 30th, so yeah, he was 4 points behind Mark Martin, so he'll now be 14.
Outside.
Ryan Newman, he's a chaser. He's up ahead of us, 18th.
All clear.
We're 2.1 ahead of Kurt Busch. Not gonna lie, I'm used to Dover pulling out to like 10, 15 second leads, but Kurt's, all things considered with lap traffic, he's hanging on, man. Definitely surprising me. Yeah, it's still 2.3.
Outside. Stay low. Still there.
On exit, it's hard for me to be side by side with somebody now. It's starting to push a little bit.
Still out there.
Oof. Thought it was gonna spin.
Still out there. Still out there. Clear all around. All clear. Halfway this time. Side. Side.
I thought we made a little contact.
5, 9, 7.
It started to push up. Probably the biggest save of the chase for me. I can't believe we didn't wreck. We don't even have damage. We brushed the wall a little bit, but it didn't damage the car, thankfully.
Outside. Be 3 wide. Outside.
Oh God, I got in there a little too hot and they were a little too slow.
Still out there. Stay low.
All right, I gotta calm down.
Stay low. 23, 7, 3,
It's just
7,
turns
stay
3 and
low.
4. I tend to run a higher line,
All around, all clear.
and I kind of guess in my mind I thought Ryan was gonna just give me the room, but
Log side.
realistically, being the leader, why would they give me room if I'm lapping
3
them?
wide, log side. Still there.
Murray's in the mirror, so we're not 3 wide.
Clear. 23, 2, 7, 2, outside. Still there. Still there.
Thought that was gonna spell trouble for us.
Clear all around, all clear.
Hopefully that's all the trouble we're gonna run into today.
One. Good work, outside. Here. Stay low.
I'd say it's been a pretty successful Dover race so far. I almost messed up not talking in my commentary. Wait a minute, did I unmute? Okay, yeah, I unmuted. Phew. I had a lucky catch when I realized I hadn't been talking. Not that that's really that big of a deal, I guess, but
You'll get him, buddy. You'll get him. You ran him down.
it saves me having to do some post-race edit and commentary, so saves me time, right?
Clear.
And then we had pretty major fallback early on, but we were patient, worked our way up, got to the lead. We did lose the lead, however, but that was on a really bad near crash, and we saved it.
Still out there.
And not too much longer later, we are battling Jimmy Johnson right back for that lead. So
Be 3 wide, outside.
luck's been kind of on our side right now.
Clear all around, all clear, outside. Still there.
Take the lead back from Jimmy.
3, 1, 2. Still out there. No pressure out back. We'll keep you posted. Clear.
Tires are definitely wearing a bit. We can go 32 more laps on fuel. Again, we don't have any damage, so that's good. We're 8/10ths ahead of Jimmy. I saw a car on pit road out of the corner of my eye.
Still out there. 23, 2, 6, 6. Clear.
My screen just did a weird glitchy thing, so I think cars are coming to pit road. Slowing up a lot because, yep, there they go. All right, so they are pitting. So all passing must be done on the outside. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, you know? Lap times have fallen. That could have been bad. See what I mean? See what I mean? I could have run them over, but I'm trying to be smart. We can still go 28 more laps. This will be the time they cycle through green, clean. Ooh, what the heck was going on up there? What are you doing, Josh Wise? Why do I feel like he missed pit road? And he's gonna pit it right now.
Inside.
Booyah! Called it.
Clear all around, all clear.
We're gonna get through a cycle of green flag pit stops, clean and green. That's unbelievable if that's what happened just now. Ran a 23.5.
Outside. Clear all around, all clear.
Well, we have damage. I didn't think Tony was pitting. I thought he was done. Got into my right rear, and somehow we didn't spin. But we did get damaged. These guys on fresh tires are a bit faster than me. Trying to put the hammer down. Joey's still catching me.
Inside. Yellow's out.
Thank God.
Still there. Closed at this time. Good road closed. Still there. Wrecking right here in front of you. Right in front of you. Down the back.
Caution's
Clear,
out.
clear.
All right,
Yellow's
I'm going to
out.
slow down and get out of the way so I don't get run over.
Watch your speed.
It's saying everyone's 2 laps down.
Tell me which one you want to fix, bud. 23.
Oh my gosh, did we just lock up a win? Potentially. Don't get ahead of myself. But we're going to repair. Tony hit me again. Tony, what the fuck is your problem?
Road is open.
All right, so caution number 1. Remember when I said I'd be amazed? I was amazed that we looks like we're going to get through pit stops under green. We just avoided something, actually. I just realized it happened right there. Coming off of pit road, the 55 gets turned by the 51. Clips Brian Vickers. So Vickers is going to go slide in. Is Landon Castle going to hit him? Landon's lining up. All right. Nice job. Oh, Reagan. Nope, they're not going to hit him. What? Does Reagan clip him here? No. We have cars out. Oh, I see what's going to happen. Mark's going to get into the back of Vickers. Here he goes. There he is. Right. Oh, Kozlowski just slams into Mark Martin. Damn. Let's bring the camera over here so we can see a little bit more of this. Whoops, we're inside the casino now. So Mark's down here. I know Denny gets involved. And here's where he's going to get involved. Denny, why are you going up the track, dude? It literally looked like he was going to slam him. Am I wrong? We're going to back this up. Watch Hamlin's trajectory. Whatever the word is. He's making the turn. Look at him. He's going straight up. So Denny targets Mark Martin there. I have no idea why. Maybe it's some old alliance with Tony Stewart trying to get Tony get ahead in the points. That's a Denny hamster thing to do. Ambrose gets payback for... we keep going to the casino. For Mark Martin. Damn, Denny's missing his front bumper. That was pretty wild. We'll get another angle. All right, just a little bit of a different angle so we can get a better approach on what happened in the turn without visiting the casino. Vickers got slapped. How close was Landon? Are we going to actually be able to see it? Yeah, we will be able to probably pick it up here because he goes to the outside. Yeah, he was close. And then we'll just speed this up. We're looking for Mark Martin. There he is. I just realized I wasn't going to be able to see him because he was on the low side. Slides up. Brad had nowhere to go. He was an innocent victim. Even though I hate saying Brad Keselowski's innocent of something. So they slam hard into the wall. And then speed it up. Matt Kenseth actually gets a little tag. We're going to go super slow here. Watch Denny. See where he's at? He's in that dark groove. And then he just goes up. Like he comes straight at Mark Martin. Like, dude. He's got the bandwidth of a cable or a modem. Does that make sense? Yeah, it was modem, I think, then DSL, And then Wi-Fi? I don't remember. I just remember my computer when I used to boot it up. Made all those weird sounds. Made it hard to sneak onto the computer to race online back in the day. Plus, I had to make sure no one was on the phone. So we're getting ready to go green. They should be doubling up here in a second. Behind me. Maybe. Yep, there they go. Yeah, I can stay ahead of Joey because I'm in the lead now, which is nice, so I'll be on the outside. But I stupidly made a mistake when I was coming back to catch up to go to the front, and I forgot that I could drive through their cars. I was trying to avoid someone, and I brushed the wall and damaged my car again, but we're okay. So the whole field's a lap. So I just gotta take it easy here, and I should be okay. 24's got to run on us.
Clear all around, all clear. Outside. Clear.
Holding him off, but he got back around, so that's okay. It's only one spot, and he's not even for position. Overdrove.
Inside.
Maybe we get enough momentum off the top to clear Logano. We do.
Clear, clear. Yellow's out, yellow's out. You're clear.
Well, Jeffy, you got one of your laps back. He's 13th, so he'll be 2 down. Because everyone's 2 laps down. I'm sorry, I forgot. Well, there's smoke on the front straightaway. Well, I might as well pit and get that damage repaired because it's not going to cost me a damn thing. This is the most enjoyable race. Oh yeah, so I said Mark Martin was going to be able to hold his spot on Tony. Martin's out, Hamster's out, and Ambrose is out. Caution number 2. They are all wadded up from this restart. The 30 and the 18 kind of pinch in on the 30 car there, or the 00 there. And Rudiman's just squeezing his... Whoa. That was interesting. The 00 looks like he just kind of blew up when they made contact. Vickers is in it again. Boyer's going to get into Rudiman. Wow. You know what I want to start doing, actually? I think we're going to start showing the replay in full speed as well, like at the end of it, because I'd like to see how these all play out at full speed. I'm not going to go back for the first one, but maybe we'll start doing that from now on. So, obviously, that means one more look at it. All right, full speed. There's the contact. Championship contender Kyle Busch. All right, so we're doubling up. Don't pass the leader of the other pace in line. What? Why is Joey on the outside? I guess I'm on the inside.
All right, buddy, coming to the green here.
That's weird.
Pace car's gone.
All right, well,
Ready?
whatever. I'm still in first, so that's all that matters. But Joey's going to lead us down now, so that's kind of weird.
Green flag.
All right, do the gears. 4th gear, and send it. So, major championship implications.
Be 3 wide, left side.
Kyle Busch is out, as well as David Rudiman.
Left side.
Takes us a little bit to get going, but once we get going, we're fine. Paul, don't mess with me.
3, 2,
Come on, logistics, man. You might love logistics, but I love winning. All right.
left side. Still there.
We're gonna race Reagan down the front straightaway.
2,853. Stay low. Still out there.
We have fresher tires than everybody because we've pit twice since they've pit. And they all pit around, what, lap 70, 65 to 70. So their tire follow should be starting relatively soon. But yeah, I think I mentioned it. Yeah. Kyle Busch out. David Rudiman was out with them. I saw Kyle Busch on pit road. I didn't see Rudiman, so I'm assuming he died on the track. Casey Kane's found his way to second. It might be smooth sailing here in the last 28 laps for us to pick up a win. But I'll tell you what, it was not a smooth sailing race to get to this point if you skipped little sections of the race or whatever. Because, I mean, I know some of y'all do watch the whole thing, but with videos you can see like trend in time of like what percent of how many people actually watch through the whole video in the analytics side. So I know that mid-race stuff's usually tends to be pretty low. It get through about a minute of the video is usually like 85 to 100%, and then it kind of falls down to like 10%, between 3 and 10% through the mid-race, picks up somewhere in the mid, then drops back down, and then towards the end it spikes back up. But so yeah, if you're just joining in on the race, the mid-race definitely had some excitement. Not with any crash avoidance. Well, kind of. We had to dodge a couple cars coming to pit road. Almost lost the car trying to pass Ryan Newman to put him a lap. That was a pretty wild save. Came back on got back up to speed in fourth and managed to get back to the lead. Tony Stewart almost right hooked us going to pit road because I thought he had already pit, so I went to his inside and he came right down into me. Fun note, I don't know if I pointed or if I mentioned, yeah, I did mention it. Going into that first caution, Tony ran into me again. I guess maybe he signaled that he was pitting. I just didn't see it, and he was mad at me for going underneath of him and damaging his car. But if he was signaling that he was coming to pit road, he should have given a better signal. He gave me a signal when he was coming through during the caution when he hit me. But a hand went up, but it was missing 4 fingers. It was only one in the middle. You know what I mean? Sound like Ernest T. Bass.
So put Cablevision up on your screen. Call them today. Know what I mean?
I haven't put many funny clips in, like I did last season. I don't know how many of y'all noticed them last season. I know some of y'all at the premiere of the Ford 400. That's what she said. That's what who said. I never know. $20 to go. We're about 10 minutes away from a win. The only thing that could really stop us now is a catastrophic meltdown. We got good tires. The handling's supreme. My phone went off, so I was checking to see if it was Kristen texting me. It reminds me, we gotta get this race done. These cautions killed me. I gotta switch my clothes from the washer to the dryer. I don't want them sitting in the washer too long. It said it was gonna run 57 minutes. It was about 15 minutes before I started the race, so that's 42 minutes. 100 laps, 20 seconds a lap. That's 3 laps a minute. So we're looking at roughly a little over 30 minutes. caution laps though were like a minute and a half. There's about at least 7 or 8 of them, I think. So yeah, my laundry should be done in about 2 minutes, I think, somewhere in that ballpark. So I love numbers and statistics. I think I've said that before. I'm always trying to time things out. My math might be wrong on my laundry though. 15 to go this time by. And well, yeah, it might be 20-second laps roughly, but there are 22 seconds. So every 5 laps adds 10 seconds. So every 30 laps, would it be, adds a minute? So it would have taken, to get to 30 would have been 10 minutes. Well, no, it would have taken 11. 60 is 22 minutes. Why am I still on this? Anyway, we're still 2 laps ahead of Casey Kane. We do usually, I think, well, to the best of my knowledge, we've seen a lot of late race cautions at Dover, I feel like. So we'll see if we see one today. I hope we don't. I just want to get through this, collect our hardware, and peace out. Get ready for the next race, which I don't even remember where it's at. I know trucks, we have Vegas. I did make a schedule change. So before this video, it was supposed to be a super truck race, but I made a change. The final couple races we got for the, like, as we get down to the end of the season, October 30th, we'll go to a video October 30th, 31st. And then the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And that'll finish out our season in the beginning of November. So we'll have to do a spooky theme for the super truck race. I thought that'd be fun. Hello, Brad. 21st, I see. He's a little banged up. I could bring out a caution, but I'm not going to.
6A7, clear. Loud side. Clear all around, all clear. Loud side. Still there.
I was trying to push Casey Mears up a little bit before we got to the turn, so I could get him stuck behind Josh Wise. Make a move around McDowell. Up turn 2. 7 to go this time by. Oh gosh, 7 to go, 14 more turns. Well, 28, I guess, if you want to call turns 1, 2, and 3, and 4 their own individual. We didn't win at Pocono this season, and we didn't win at Dover in race 1. I think it was 22nd, I want to say. But we swept Bristol. Bristol's kind of like the mini version of Dover. So it makes sense to get a win here if we can pull it off. Reed Sorensen in front of us just made a move under Quapple.
5 laps left, 22.
We'll follow suit. Probably get under Reed too. It's been forever since we've seen Reed Sorensen, it feels like. Feels like just yesterday he was in that Target car. Biff, your ears were probably burning earlier when we were talking about you.
22, 8, 2, 3. Outside. Clear outside.
Joey, you lined up to my outside on that last restart. How are you so slow? His tires are probably worn.
Clear.
Yeah, we're probably going to actually be a lot faster than some of these guys because their tires have to be really feeling the burn now. It's 1:41. Sweet. I'll be able to edit this video during the Michigan race. Possibly have time to knock out another video today. That'd be cool. My plan is to take a... see, I don't like taking a lot of time off though, because for certain tiers for YouTube partnership, you have to have X amount of time watched in a year and subscribers. And when we hit 500, we have to have 3,000 hours watched within within a year's time frame, depending on a year to the day. And we're at like 3,300 hours at the time of recording, and we're at 472. So there's a possibility I could get that first tier, but before my break, but that doesn't matter. We got the win here at Dover. Big, 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 big comeback in the chase. We needed that. I was kind of just trying to distract myself there at the end, thinking of other things, because I was really nervous something might happen. We'll get the win. Kurt Busch, Jimmy Johnson, second and third. Casey Kane, Carl Edwards, Matt Kenseth, Allmendinger, Burton, Harvick, and Gordon for the top 10. So after that, we have Boyer 11th, Ryan Newman 16th, Brad Keselowski 21st, Junior 28th. Yeah, baby, we won. You know it. Kyle Busch 40th. So I think I got covered all the drivers in the chase. So. Oh wait, Denny Hamlin 42nd. Just kidding, Denny Hamster's not in the chase. Get to drive into victory lane. Oh, it's so exciting. So big win. So that'll do it. Appreciate every last single one of y'all. Thank you for the love and support through likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. It's been a wacky season. The wacky, whimsical wax car, though, gets the victory here at Dover. So yeah, again, thank you for all the love and support through likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. And until next time, everybody, hope y'all have a good one.